y'all? What it do? What it is? It's your boy Nigel.
And this your girl Des.
And we are here with another Couch Talk. And this time we're going to talk about what is the most embarrassing thing that happened to you that nobody probably know about? Nobody probably know.
Oh,
You want me to go first? Cause mine is embarrassing, but like, it probably happened to everybody, even in adulthood.
Ooh, okay, so.
You know what I'm saying?
Dang, that was crazy.
Because I can say mine first.
I mean, you can go first. I'm just like thinking about it, and I'm like, Lord, I said I would take this to my grave, but I guess I'm gonna do it for y'all. I explain mine because I don't gotta go deep, but like, you know what I'm saying? In middle school, I was in middle school, and like, I didn't work because he was actually with me. But anyway, this is still embarrassing. Anyway, freaking, because I don't think I told nobody else. Freaking, I was in middle school. We went to Stephen Decatur. We would walk home, right? So. Okay, so what was the distance from the school to your house? Did you say y'all had to walk?
Man, that talking about like 10-minute walk, 15-minute walk.
Okay.
It wasn't like dramatic though, but. I ain't want to go to school. Well, I wanted to go to school, but I didn't want to use the bathroom in school. You know what I'm saying?
I understand because and then now that some of the schools bathrooms, especially in middle school stuff, them little nasty kids.
You know what I'm saying?
You know, it's nasty in the bathroom.
So I was like, all right, I probably can make it home, man. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, Mark, walk ahead of me a little bit. So when you get to the door, the door be already open. I could just open the door to take my stuff off and go ahead and go about my business.
Mm-hmm.
Man, Mark walking so freaking slow, bruh. I really should blame it on him.
Yeah. Oh, hold on. Just not to cut you off, but just if y'all don't know, because some of them might be new here. So if you don't know who Mark is Nigel's twin brother. So yeah.
Right. So, bro, he was walking so freaking slow. So mind you, Mark was walking so freaking slow, bro. I should blame this crap on him. Just because he was walking so freaking slow. I told you, go ahead of me. So when you open the door, so when you open the door already be unlocked. That's what I told him, right?
Mm-hmm.
Dude taking all freaking day, bro. I'm telling you, man. So we get to a little top of the hill. This past Anthony and Tariq Street, because Anthony live right here. Tariq live right there. So I was at the top of the hill. I'm like, Mark, we gotta hurry up, bro, because I gotta go. Like, I'm hasting and all that. So he like, all right, bro, we're gonna go. Dude, still walking slow, bro. So we get to the door. I'm like, all right, Mark, come on, man, open the door. Hold on, bro, I'm trying to find the key. Come on, man. We had like a little tree near our carport. I'm walking around the tree like, don't think about it. Don't think about it. I'm like, come on, Mark, open the door, man, open the door. He's like, I'm coming, bro, I'm coming. I'm like, don't think about it. Bruh, as soon as I hit like the third left around the tree, I peed on myself. I said, I'm standing there like this. Don't even worry about it, bro. Because I couldn't even hold it no more. Don't even worry about it. Bro, it went down my leg, down to my shoe. I said, don't even worry about it. So I'm walking like this. It's my own piss. But I'm walking like this.
Oh my God, it's my own piss.
I'm walking like this, bro. I'm like, don't even worry about it, bro. Don't even worry about it. I ain't tell nobody.
And that is some of the worst feeling, like when you got on dry clothes and then it gets wet. You like, ugh. It's just something about that. They're like,
right. When it get wet, it sucks. But when it's your own pee, it's like, it's liquid.
Oh,
it's liquid. It's liquid, but still, like, dude, that's my pee.
What?
You know what I'm saying? Like, the pee running down. the pee running down your leg. So it's like, dog, it's different as my whole body. But it's just like the paralysis.
It just makes you feel nasty because you're like, ugh.
It's like, dang, dog, like.
So wait, so you said what grade were you in when that happened? So you had to been probably like in what, the 8th or 7th? That's like middle school age.
7th, like 7th grade.
So you probably was like what, like 13? Probably like 13 if you were like 7th, 12, 13.
No, I'm gonna say 7th grade.
Okay, so you probably.
But it was like in the middle of the school year and all that.
Okay.
Yeah. That was my worst part.
So you peed yourself. Well, and technically it was like, it wasn't purposely. It was just like accidental. I could have.
But the dumb. Now that I'm thinking about it now, Nigel, why didn't you just go to the bathroom? It's not like you had a boo boo. You know what I'm saying?
but I understand because, like, I used to, like, it used to be days in school where, like, I would hold my pee for long periods of time because I did not want to use the school bathroom because it was so nasty.
Nah, I get what you're saying.
And, like, germs and shit. Like, I'm a big germaphobe. So I was like, bro, I'd rather just hold my pee all day until I can get home on the bus.
Because I caught Joelle on the toilet. Dude, so I said, yo, somebody blowing this bathroom up. Come on, bro. I said, LJ, huh? You are nasty, dog. You nasty. Open the window. I'm like, I'm trying to open the window. The window won't open. He said, bro, just take it, bro. Just take the smell, bro. It's all good. Hey, no, that ain't all good,
bro, go ahead.
That was nasty, bro. That was nasty.
Oh, my gosh. Dang. I mean, but at least for you, it, like I said, it was accidental. So, like, whew, at least you didn't, like, you know, so it's like, that was kind of like a little, I mean, it was controllable, but it was like, it was out of your hands at that point. It was like, dang, like, what am I going to do? Like, I just got to pee on myself.
Just fell out.
Stop the cap.
That joint just fell out, bro.
Oh, my gosh, bro.
Like, I don't know what happened.
Oh, my gosh. That's crazy, bro.
I think right now, that's my embarrassing moment.
Well, you say you never told anyone about it, but obviously Mark was right there. So what was his reaction? Did he see that happen, or what was it like? Or
I
was
can't
he
even
like,
remember his reaction.
or was he already like in the house?
But okay, I'm down. Hold up, because that might be the most embarrassing moment. It could be, but when the weight fell on my head and I had that scar on my forehead, that might be the most embarrassing moment. Bro, because
God, leave, bro.
Either way, I think that was the most embarrassing moment.
Let's talk about
That's just a short story. Like, Mark was in there lifting, right? 245s on each side, right? 245s. I'm like, Mark in that joint, humping that joint, right? He did like 10 times. I'm like, all right, you know, might go. Mark like, nah, I don't think you should. I said, boy, shut up. Shut up, man. Just because I look a little scrawny don't mean I can't lift this. So how much is this anyway? I can't remember how much he said it was, you know. But I said, all right. So Mark gone. I'm in the weight room by myself.
Oh my God.
By myself, Des.
Oh gosh, I can see how
I lift that joint off the rack, right? Like this. I go. And the bitch said, oh, and it slipped down like that, right? And I'm like, whoo, I'm like, dog, that was close. So that was close, bro. Like, golly. So then I said, damn. So I'm like, you know how you get a scar, you feel like a little breeze? I said, damn, that shit hurt my forehead a little bit. And I said, oh shit, I'm bleeding. So then I took a shirt.
Oh my God.
I threw it over my head. I was like, hey, yo, bro. Yeah, I think we might gotta go home. We might gotta go home. What you mean? I pulled my thing. He said, dang, bro, what happened? I said, the weight fell on my head.
Dang.
I said, the weight fell on my head. He said, so you tried to lift that joint? I said, I lift that joint, but I lifted off the rack. So when I brought it down, that joint wasn't trying to come back up, and it just gave out.
Damn, so you ended up having a scar. Did you have to wear like a hat or something to school? Some people
They make you take your hat off.
So what did you do? Because you obviously had a scar.
I walked around the house with a band. I walked around the school with a Band-Aid on my forehead.
Oh my gosh, that had been so embarrassing.
And freaking Destiny tried to take a picture. I swear, that picture probably laying around somewhere of me going like this, trying to cover my forehead while I was drinking something because she was trying to take a picture of me.
Bruh.
That probably was embarrassing. But
You should. That's why I said know your limits.
Actually, I couldn't lift it at that time, but I was probably able to lift it. Not right. I couldn't lift that joint, bro. I couldn't lift
Oh my
joint.
gosh.
That might have been. I don't know. Y'all put in the comments which one was worse. The weight falling on my head or me peeing on myself.
Oh no, you could have gave yourself a real live concussion because you was trying to prove a point. You trying to prove something.
I lifted the joint.
Stop the cap.
But still, like you could have gave yourself
But I'm saying, when I lifted it, wasn't trying to go back up on the rack.
Oh,
It wasn't trying to go back up on the rack.
Comment down below which one y'all think was worse,
Bro.
him peeing on himself or the weight falling on his on his
I don't even know if I still got the scar. Can you still see the scar?
No, probably so long ago. I can't see it.
Hold up. Yeah, because I got blacker.
I don't know. For me, I would say, because when you accidentally pee on yourself, it was just you and Mark around. But then the weight fell. You lucky because it wasn't a lot of people around when that stuff happened. So when the weight fell on you, you was by yourself. So I would probably say, for me, the more embarrassing one probably would have been peeing on yourself because Mark was around, and then you had to walk in the house like that. Like, what if your mom was right there was like, Nigel, what the heck happened to you, boy? You
actually, my stepdad was home, but he was asleep.
But it's crazy because say if they was right there, you would have had to explain the whole story. That would have been so embarrassing. So I would say the peeing on the side.
They would have came home. Why you only washing a pair of pants and some socks? I'm like, I don't know. That's all I had to wash.
Oh my gosh, but yeah, that's what I would say. I would say the one for me would be the peeing on the self.
Yeah. I don't know. Either one of them was pretty bad though to me.
So those are your top two most embarrassing things that you didn't tell anybody about?
Yeah. Dang. I don't know which one was worse, but me walking around the school with a Band-Aid on my forehead, that's dry embarrassing though. And I wasn't even that popular like that, bro. So if something would have happened, they would have known me as the Band-Aid forehead guy.
Bruh. Go ahead.
Because I would have walked around school with a forehead. I did. My Band-Aids was clean though. I want to know. I want that type of guy that like take a shower with the same Band-Aid on. Dirty youngers do that. That's what dirty youngers do.
Oh my gosh, I'm over here in tears. What is wrong with you, bro?
That's what dirty youngers do.
What is wrong with you, bro? Oh my gosh. Y'all, something's wrong with him. He is a mess. Oh my gosh. But
all right, what's your joint?
That's his joint. So for me, right off the top of my head, and y'all, this is so embarrassing for me because I said I would take this to my grave. I wasn't going to tell nobody about it. But I don't even think I told you about this. I might have, but I'm not sure. So, y'all, once again, I was in middle school. I probably was this probably was 6th grade. Because for my middle school that I went to, I was going to Knoxville schools at that time. And then it's like, elementary school. No. For me, my elementary school went up to 5th grade, and then you graduate, and then you go 6th, 7th, 8th. That's how it was.
That's how it was for the DC school me and Mark went to. But when we moved to Maryland, we was going to go to Decatur for 6th grade, but they was full, so they sent us to James Randall for 6th grade.
Okay. Yeah. So for me, 6th, 7th, 8th was middle school at the school I was going to. So at the time, I was in 6th grade. And 6th grade, y'all, is, when I first got my lady thing, which was my period. And so it was really new to me, so I was still learning. So, y'all, this particular day, we would have gym class. And me being, me being that young and being new to, your cycle and everything, I wasn't, I would keep pads and stuff on, in my little purse and stuff, but this particular day...
You bled on the basketball.
What? Can you shut up and let me see? So this particular day, y'all, I forgot to bring my little bag with me to gym. It was in my other locker, which was upstairs, and the gym was down on towards the basement floor or something. So we was in gym class, y'all. So I had changed into my stuff. I wasn't on my cycle. Well, yeah, at that point. So we run around the gym doing our laps and whatnot. And I just feel something just coming, something liquid. I'm like, what the heck? And I'm like, oh my gosh, please don't tell me. Please don't tell me, not right now. And y'all, we doing stretches.
Hold on. This is your first time? Your very first time?
Getting my cycle?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So
you already had a cycle before that?
No, okay, so let me explain. Okay.
All right.
So, that could be another embarrassing thing I'm gonna talk about, but I'm gonna talk about this one first. Okay. So, like I was saying, so we was running around doing our laps or whatever in the gym, and then we were doing our stretches and stuff. Y'all, this is so embarrassing. So I felt some liquid come out of me, and I'm like, oh my gosh, not right now. I'm like, oh my gosh, why? And then so I'm like, oh my gosh. So I just, and we have your gym uniform on, you got shorts. They give you gym shorts. So y'all, why I had blood coming down my legs, I was like, oh Oh shit. Oh my God. And like all my, classmates all around. So I'm just stuck like, oh God, oh God, oh God, what am I gonna do? Like, what am I gonna do? I got blood coming down my legs and I got on shorts. Like, what am I gonna do? So I'm like, oh my gosh. So I immediately just like clenched my legs like this. And I was like, I hurried up and, told my gypsy, can I get excused to the bathroom or whatever? And I had to like kind of like.
So by you clenching your legs, you stopped the blood?
Well, no, I didn't stop the blood, but the blood was like coming down like the inner thigh part of my leg. So I kind of like squeezed my legs together and kind of like did a little duck walk back to a little penguin walk back to the bathroom or whatever, so that way people didn't see the blood coming down my legs.
Right.
So when I got to the bathroom, I was like, okay, I know I usually prepare. I have my pads or whatever, my little baggie. So I was like, all right. So I opened up my gym locker. Lo and behold, my bag wasn't in there. I used to keep my little pads in. So I was like,
so sad.
Shut
up!
Go ahead. So my bag wasn't in there, and I was like, and my face turned so red, y'all. I was like, oh my God. I was like, what am I going to do? Like, what am I going to do? I don't have any pads, nothing. Like, what am I going to do? Like, so I had to make a conscious decision.
You used the shirt.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Hell no.
Oh.
No, you're nasty.
That's not nasty. That's not nasty if you use a shirt.
So what I did was I went in the bathroom stall and I like gathered a bunch of tissue and I like rolled it, the thickness of it to like equal out to like a thick pad. And I placed it, of course my underwear or whatever. I was like, okay, this should be good just until I can get upstairs to my locker to get my baggie that had my pads in it.
Right.
So I was like, okay, this should be good.
Oh, so it wasn't in your gym locker, it was in your regular locker.
Yeah, but see, because usually when I do go to gym, I would take it everywhere just in case, because, you never know. Because back then I was still new to, like, my cycle, so I wasn't, like, keeping direct track of it, so.
Did they even have apps for that?
Back then, I don't even think so, y'all, because that was back in, like, 05, 06, I don't even know. So, they didn't really have apps and stuff like they do now to keep track of your stuff, so I really didn't know when I was going to come on. So, it used to just be by surprise back then. So, but I usually would, like I said, always take my baggie to each, like, classroom and stuff because you just never know. But that particular day, I was rushing, and I forgot it in my main locker, and I didn't bring it with me to gym class. So, it was upstairs in my main locker. So, I was like, okay, so I rolled in my little tissue.
Was you a freshman?
I just said I was in the 6th grade.
Oh, okay.
So, I was, I was, like, 10 or 11. I think I was 11 at the time. So, I was okay.
Y'all had what middle school you went to?
I went to a middle school in Annapolis.
You don't know the name?
It was called Bates Middle School.
Oh, I don't know that.
We had a basement floor. We had like a main level floor. Then we had an upstairs floor with an office and all that stuff was at.
Y'all office was on the upstairs floor?
Yeah, and then we had like a separate building that was like where the stage, like a performing arts type building.
Auditorium.
And then
I was about to say aquarium. I meant to say auditorium.
And then you had a separate building for a science wing, like for the science, you would take your science classes, and then you had the track field, all that in the back. So it was a pretty big school for middle school. Yeah. If you ask me, it was like a pretty decent sized school.
Like a rich person school.
It probably was, Annapolis is the capital of Maryland, so yeah. But anyway, y'all, so I had rolled up my little tissue or whatever to equal out to like the thickness of a pad. And I was like, okay, so I put in my little underwear and I was like, all right, this should hold me over at least until, because we had probably about like 15 minutes of gym class left. I was like, this should hold me over at least till I can get upstairs and be able to, get to my locker, get my pad and change it and all that stuff and change my little stuff. So lo and behold, I'm like, all right, so I go back out to the gym or whatever. And it's some gym game we're playing, y'all, that involves more running. So we running around. I'm like, oh my God. And I feel something just fall. And I'm like, what the hell was that? I look down.
It was the bloody tissue. What? Dad, get the heck off of me. That's nasty. That's nasty, bro. What was you going out for? A rebound? What was you going for? A rebound?
Shut up, bro. See, this is why I probably never told him. Did y'all see how he is?
Let that joint go.
And see, he's so stupid. That's why I probably didn't even tell you no dumb self. You get on my nerves.
Oh my gosh. You went up for the rebound and you went up for the rebound and that thing fell on your face.
Shut up. No. Can you let me tell what happened? So I felt something drop. I was like, oh my God. So I looked down, y'all. And like you said, there was, I mean, some people might be like, ew, TMI. But there was a tissue laying at the bottom of my foot. I was like, oh my God. And mind you, my friends were standing right there. But luckily, they didn't see it. So I immediately, like,
your friends
up and
are not observant at all.
That's because we were doing gym activities. So people were like running around doing this, doing that. So when it happened, when I saw about my foot, I was like, oh my God. So I immediately you know, scoop. So yeah, y'all. So I immediately scooped, grabbed it up. I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, bro, come on. And I was just like, I just shoved it in my gym pocket because I didn't know what else to do.
You shoved it in your pocket?
In my gym shoes. I didn't know what else to do. What was that? The trash can was it?
Your gym pocket had. Wait, I see your gym pocket. Your gym pants had a pocket?
Yeah, my gym shorts.
Oh, my gym shorts didn't have no pocket.
Mine had pockets. So I immediately ran back to the bathroom. I was like, oh my gosh. And of course, you know, I flushed it down the toilet. But I had to basically, I was like, bro, at this point I'm paying this. So I'm like, F the gym class. I gotta get out of here. I gotta go and go get my pads. I gotta get myself together because this is just not
That's
my day.
nasty. I'm serious.
Shut up. So it's so nasty because it's a female thing. Sometimes you just never know.
I understand.
But yeah, so that was my little embarrassing thing. But at the end, I ended up, figuring it all out. And I got to my locker and I was able to, get the proper pads and stuff. But I just was panicking that whole gym class, y'all, because golly, it was just not going the right way for me. So after that, lesson learned in that was slow down, stop rushing. After that, I started to have a little mini calendar book with me, and I would always mark off. I started tracking my cycle, y'all, basically, so that way I would know when I was about to come on. So that was one way I always kept tracking, because after that day, I was like, never again. So I would always keep my little mini calendar book with me in my little purse, and I never rushed again, because I was like, nope. And I always made sure I had my pads on deck after that, because I was like, never again.
Alright, so if y'all like what we talked about, man, make sure y'all give this a big thumbs up.
Make sure y'all subscribe to this channel and hit that notification bell.
And in the comment sections below, man, tell us what was your embarrassing moment. Just sum it up.
What was some embarrassing stuff that happened to you that you really didn't tell anybody about? Because you was like, oh no, I'm taking this to the grave.
I ain't rocking with it. You know what I'm saying? You don't gotta, because some people might still want to take that thing to the grave. They like, nah, I'm gonna take this thing to the grave. I don't care. They can go to my YouTube channel, do whatever they want to do. I don't do whatever.
But y'all, so yes, like we said, leave a like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you never miss an upload. So yeah, y'all, we hope y'all enjoyed this video. We'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.